Hello, Lili here. Today we are starting with Class 3, Chapter 5 of your English textbook. The name of the chapter is Limericks, in which nonsense also makes sense. And the author is Edward Lear. Let's start reading. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard." The next limerick. There was a young lady whose chin resembled the point of a pin, so she had it made sharp and purchased a harp and played several tunes with her chin. As you can see, this is the harp. The next one. There was an old man of Apulia whose conduct was very peculiar. He fed 20 sons upon nothing but buns. That whimsical man of Apulia. As you can see, he has buns in the tray. The next one. There was a young person of Ayr whose head was remarkably square. On the top, in fine weather, she wore a gold feather which dazzled the people of Ayr. Now let's come to the word meanings. Larks means small songbirds. Resembled means someone who looks or seems like someone or something else. Harp, a large string instrument usually played by plucking with the fingers. Apulia, a place in Italy. Peculiar means odd in a nice way. Whimsical means not serious odd. Ayr, a large town in Scotland. Remarkably means unusually. And dazzled means to shine brightly. So now, choose the correct answer from the given options. Number 1. The old man's beard had larks, wren, owls and hen building nests. Number 2. The man in Apulia had 20 sons and he fed them buns and more buns. Number 3. The lady with a pointed chin could play the answer is harp easily. The question and answers we will refer to the notebook and the think and answers also. So now just learn what is a limerick. A limerick is a humorous 5-line poem that has a rhyme pattern A-A-B-B-A. In a limerick, the last word in the first, second, and fifth line rhyme with each other, and the last word of the third and fourth lines rhyme with each other. This kind of pattern of rhyming word is called rhyme scheme. In a limerick, the rhyme scheme is A-A-B-B-A. And Edward Lear is known as the master of limericks. Here's a limerick with the correct rhyme scheme. There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat," so A. When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, so the pattern B. That unhappy old man in a boat, and again A, so the pattern is A-A-B-B-A. It is a humorous and also a 5-line poem. Now, let's complete this. Number 1. Pinocchio has a very long nose. Number 2. Cinderella's stepsister has got big feet. Number 3. In Emperor's New Clothes, the Emperor has a fat belly or big belly. Number 4. Rapunzel has really long hair, as you can see in the picture. And the 5th one, Alice is very happy in this picture. Next is the grammar part. You can read the sentences for making you perfect in the grammar, and it is all about will, shall, and going to are used to talk about actions in the future. And also you know that shall and shall not are used only with I and we. And here also you can see that with I and we must only use shall, will not, and shall not. We cannot use shall for these characters. Interrogative is also means the questioning. In the questioning also, for I and we will use shall and shall not. But although we can use will and will not also for I and we. Now, fill in the blanks using will not, shall, and shall not. Number 1. Tomorrow, I will go to the dentist. Number 2. Pinky is ill. She will not participate in the play. Number 3. Shall I go and get you something? Number 4. Gunnu will bring sandwiches for the picnic. Number 5. Do you have an extra pencil? Will you please give me one? And here, fill in the blanks using is, am, are, plus going to or not going to along with the given verbs. So number 1 is, this going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Number 2, we are going to meet my grandparents this Saturday. Number 3, Aditya is going to Goa this summer. Number 4, I am not going there again, I promise. Here, you can also complete this limerick with, there was an old person of Chile whose conduct was painful and silly. He sat on the stairs, eating apples and pears. That imprudent old person of Chile. Here in this box also you can see that there are some occupations that you may have heard. I'll just read ones for you. Lawyer, ornithologist, means the person who studies about the birds. Accountant, actor, teacher, electrician, scientist, mason. Mason means the person who works with the stones. Engineer, driver, nurse, environmentalist, waiter, author, and chef. Here is talking about the syllables, that some word has one and some have more. It is just to make the reading very easier for you. You can divide the word and read it very better. For example, this is chin, it has one. Rescue, glow, ring, basket, fell, and old. And a sentence is a group of words that is arranged so as to make complete sense and contains a verb. For example, every summer I go to a hill resort for a vacation. So this sentence makes a complete sense. Now, in the last page also, rearrange the jumbled words to make complete sentences. Remember to use capital letters and full stops. Number 1 is, the cat got out of the bag. Number 2, Jack and Jill did not go up the hill. Full stop. Number 3, 3 bears lived in a cave. And number 4, I wonder where the flute went. So the course book have been done. Now we will come to the notebook. Here are some new words that children can write in the notebook. and then answer the following. Number 1. Do you think this poem is funny? Which line makes you laugh the most and why? The answer is yes. This poem is very funny. The line which makes me laugh is the man with the beard, which everyone feared because in the man's beard had 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren, and they have all built their nests in the man's beard, and imagining that man's beard makes me laugh. The next question, question number 2. What did the young lady's chin resemble like? The answer is the young lady's chin resemble like the point of a pin. Number 3. Which is your favorite cartoon that makes you laugh? Write a limerick based on that cartoon. This is on your own, and this is our answer. Number 4. Find out and write a limerick written by Edward Lear. So, we have found this. There was an old man in a tree whose whiskers were lovely to see, but the birds of the air plucked them perfectly bare to make themselves nests on that tree. The last question is, why is a nonsense poem funny? Is it because it makes sense to you and you find it funny, or is it because it doesn't make sense and still it's funny? Explain. The answer is, a nonsense poem is funny because it doesn't make sense, and when we imagine, we found it laughable and funny. Now let's come to the workbook. Here is a limerick by William Makepeace Thackeray. At the zoo. First I saw the white bear, then I saw the black, then I saw the camel with a hump upon his back. Then I saw the grey wolf with mutton in his maw, then I saw the wombat waddle in the straw. Then I saw the elephant a-waving of his trunk. Then I saw the monkeys, mercy, how unpleasantly they smelt. So here it is asking that using the internet or an encyclopedia, find out what these animals look like and describe them in your own words. A black bear. It is large in size and very shaggy. Wombat. They are furry and with stubby tails. Camel. They have a humped back with long legs. Number 2. Which animal smelled bad? The monkeys smelled bad. Circle all the rhyming words in the poem, as you can see. And which line of the poem does not rhyme with any other line? Then I saw the monkeys, mercy, how unpleasantly they smelt. Based on the poem, what do you think the words maw and waddle mean? Maw means belly and waddle means rocking way of walking. Complete the joke above. The young ant was so silly that he bounced on a cherry and went up and landed on the moon. You can do by your own. Match each animal part to the animal it belongs to. Claw, it goes for cat. Beak is for crow. Fin is for fish. Fang is for snake. Paw is for dog. And horn is for cow. Here is explaining about anagram. An anagram is a word or phrase that is made by arranging the letters of another word or phrase in a different order to make a new word. As you can see here, find the anagrams below. The first and last letters are given. Bread can be beard. Harps, sharp. Cent, nest. Inch, chin. And file, life. Here, you should complete it with will or shall using the verbs given in the parentheses. Number 1. We shall have lunch at 1 o'clock. Anna will arrive at 6 p.m. I shall go to bed at 10 o'clock. Tina will play a tennis match tomorrow. I shall leave early for school tomorrow. And here, fill in the blanks with should or should plus not and the verb given in the parentheses. Number 1. I should not eat too many candies. Number 2. Nina thought she should tell the truth. Number 3. My mother says I should brush my teeth every night. Number 4. Diksha should not be late to school. Number 5. Mohit thinks he should work hard to be better at maths. Here, say these words aloud, then fill in the blanks with the correct rhyming words from the box. Late, gate, label, fable. The next page. Praise, phrase, beast, feast, veil, tail, ring, wing. Rise, rise, cool, pool, trap, rap, wine, shine. And next page, the last part is that complete the limerick below by choosing the appropriate word. There was an old man in a tree who was horribly bored by a bee. When they said, "Does it buzz?" he replied, "Yes, it does. It's a regular brute of a bee." So, if you enjoyed my video, do like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.